Hey, what is up, everybody? I am Jason, and you're watching my channel, Micro Investor. So in this video, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite stocks to be talking about, and that is Nio, the Chinese electric vehicle company. And as you guys know, I have been talking about Nio since day one, since Nio had their IPO on September 12th, 2018. That's when I made my first video talking about Nio. You guys can go back and check my whole history of all these Nio videos that I've been making. But anyways, I've been enjoying this rally that Nio has been on. I've been buying the Nio at all different prices. I've been buying it even below $2 a share. Just having an amazing time investing in this stock. And this rally that it's been on, where Nio has just recently hit its new all-time high of $54.20 on Friday, November 13th. Well, things changed that day also. That is because a short seller, Citron Research, wrote a report saying that Nio Stock Price is overpriced and their price target is $25 a share. So I want to address all that in this video, and I'm going to talk about my Nio price prediction that I have, since I'm a long-time bull on Nio. So as we get into this, everybody, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor, and please be sure to smash, destroy, and annihilate that like button, because it does help me out with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps spread this video to more people that might find it interesting. And also, subscribe if you have not already. Now let's get into this. So let's look at Nio stock price over the last 30 days. So Citron says that their price target for Nio is $25 a share, seeing that it's overpriced where it's at right now. So let's be realistic here. When was the last time that Nio was at $25 a share? Honestly, it was just not even 3 weeks ago. Here's October 26th, where Nio stock price was at $25 a share. And it just quickly went up and then doubled within just a couple of weeks. Now, Nio stock only closed that day down 7.74%, so not really that big of a drop in my honest opinion. We'll take that. You know, we want Nio to drop down a little bit. You can't expect a stock like that to go up so much over a short period of time and there not be any sort of pullback. We would get that anyways, regardless if there was a short report out anyways. That's just something that naturally happens in the stock market. You can't just expect a rally to just continue nonstop. And the whole EV space in general is just due for a correction. So many of these EV stocks have just been going up without any sort of meaning in general. Like say for Fisker, for example, on Friday, November 13th, when Nio went down, Fisker, they went up over 16%. And Fisker is a company that does not even have a vehicle in production. They have no revenue, and they won't even have a vehicle in production for 2 years. It won't even be put into production, or they're expecting it to be in production until fourth quarter 2022, so a long time from now. So they won't even most likely even have a vehicle available for sale until 2023, and this is a stock that went up over 16% in one day. It doesn't really make any sort of sense. Now, what we're seeing a lot in these electric vehicle stocks is a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out. A lot of people are putting money into these EV stocks because they're afraid that they're going to miss their opportunity. And we're especially seeing that with Nio right now, because Nio is the really hot electric vehicle stock right now. And a lot of people are buying into Nio with fear of missing out on this. So let's take a better, more detailed look into Nio stock. So as we can see here on June 1st, 2020, this is when Nio stock really started to break out. As you can see, that day they opened at $4 a share. And nothing really changed from pretty much all the way back here. Nothing really happened with Nio stock. It wasn't until it really broke out at this point. This is because that Nio was already down before the pandemic. They're already having some trouble there, and then the pandemic came and it shut down everything all over the world, not just in China. And Tesla had just opened their factory up there in China. And I was always saying that once Tesla starts making deliveries in China and more people are starting to buy Tesla vehicles, that's going to be very beneficial for Nio, because Nio vehicles are very similar to Tesla vehicles. So as Nio started to get back into production and Tesla started to get back into production, and Nio was able to start putting up some numbers for May, starting to put up some delivery numbers, they had better than expected deliveries for May. So that really helped out the stock, and that's when it started to break out from there. So let's look at their simple moving averages here. So we're going to do a 10-day, a 50-day, and let's even do a 100-day moving average. And let's just look at this at Nio stock here. So as we can see where it breaks out right here in June, on June 1st, and if you were to look at Nio Stock and look at it as a 50-day moving average, Nio Stock would be at $25 a share. And if we look at it from a 100-day moving average, $20 a share. So since the stock market is open for an average of 21 days every single month, let's put that in and look at the simple moving average for 21 days. So setting the simple moving average to 21 days, that is more in line with Nio here. So seeing where it broke out here in June, and then as you can see, it went up and then it corrects. It went up and then it corrects. See, it's more in line here. It goes up, it corrects, moves again, corrects. Same thing. And then we haven't really had, any sort of correction for this big rally here that has happened, and it's due for a correction. So if it's going to stay in line with the trend that it's been doing here, I mean, easily I can see Nio having a correction that will bring it down to $35 a share, and then it will start working back up from there. That's quite possible because this right here, this is way too big of any sort of natural growth. This is that FOMO we're talking about right here. This is everybody's fear of missing out. This is when everybody just started buying in the Nio. A little too much going on here. This is steady growth. This is a kind of moving along, correcting like every stock should. Moving along, correcting, moving along, correcting. What we want to see it is more like what it's doing, what this is showing here. This is where you want to see Nio at, and this is going to be the better buying opportunity anyways for everybody to be getting in. And then we can start, growing from Nio from there when we start getting more monthly delivery numbers. So I would not be surprised if we don't see a correction at $35 coming soon. Now, one thing in the Citron report that they harped on is that Nio is losing market share due to Tesla's pricing. Now, I don't really see that being that big of a deal. I think that Nio really does need to find their place with their pricing. It's going to be hard to compete with Tesla with with their production numbers, but that's something that Nio is growing on. Nio's got the government backing them there in China, and they're going to be continuing growing their numbers there, and costs are going to start coming down. And some of the things that Nio does have is they have that 100 kilowatt battery. And if they can get that 150 kilowatt battery that they're working on, as well as these other vehicles that they have that they're going to be releasing sometime within the next year, there's a lot of things going on here. And I don't really see Nio being too affected. Nio is more of a luxury brand than Tesla. Tesla is their own thing. Nio is their own thing. And anybody that doesn't want to buy a Tesla vehicle and they want to buy more of a luxury vehicle that is a Chinese-owned company, I think that Nio will probably get a good percentage of all those sales, as well as Xpeng and Li Auto, etc. So I think that there's a lot of growth to come with Nio. And my stock prediction on Nio is not changing. Like I said, when Nio was at about $30 a share, I said that I can see Nio going 10x in the next 5 years, which is something that I can see easily happening. But I also see that it can go even more than that. But I'm just trying to be realistic. I don't want to go too extreme. I don't want to go too bullish. But I am very bullish. I could see Nio easily 10xing or more within the next 5 years with everything that is going on with China, with the numbers that China wants to have of EV vehicles by 2025 and by 2030 and by 2035. So there's a lot that the Chinese government wants out of these electric vehicle companies, and I think that there is a lot that Nio has to offer. Now, anyways, this video is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I am only sharing my opinions here, but I would like to know what your guys' opinions are about Nio. Where do you see Nio going? What do you think about Nio due for a correction? What do you think about the Citron report? I'd like to know everything. So as always, everybody, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I have new videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video coming very soon.